creating a sacred space. So I just did a full presentation, about 40 minutes on creating a sacred space, but I'm gonna give you the quick and dirty, I think is the term. So creating a sacred space within your home starts with a space just for you. Now, over time, this will have a ripple effect into your entire home so that every element or every space becomes very intentional. And intentionality is what creates the sacredness. So within this intentional sacred space is a space for you, warrior goddess, to listen to our lives, to have our lives, to watch your replays. This is a space for you that is sacred, that there will be no distractions. This is a space for you to really dive into your spirituality and your training to become a warrior goddess. Now, it's very easy, especially when you're watching a training video or even attending live and on video, it's very easy to become distracted, to start thinking about the to-do list items and everything else that you could be doing, to check Facebook, to just be distracted. And that's your ego. Your ego says, oh, you know what? We don't need to evolve. Evolving is scary. Let's just stay the way we are. But that's not what you're here for. You're here for your inner evolution. You're here for your spiritual and self-development. And so if you are fully in on your warrior goddess training, you're going to set a space that limits your distractions. You might be in front of your computer, but you're going to close all those other windows, and every time that you attempt to do it, you're going to stop yourself. That may be a sticky note with a quote that reminds you to be in the moment. I had one that said, I'm setting an intention to focus my attention. I'm setting an intention to focus my attention. Okay, so you're setting up your sacred space that you can be fully here for this spiritual practice. And this first practice will be Warrior Goddess Foundations. So we'll be talking a lot about getting ourselves in the right mindset and giving an overview of what we're really going to be working on. So if you have a friend that's on the fence, please invite them and let me know that we can get them into this very first class. The next 4 classes, so it's 5 sessions. The next 4 will be the deep work. All right, back to setting your sacred space. Again, you can watch the full length webinar that we did today, or I'm gonna go over the quick and dirty. So bringing in your senses, making sure that it's almost tactile for you. So feeling, I have my fur rug and my cushions that I'm sitting on. I have one of my favorite art pieces that I have my plants, I have water. So for me, this is my sacred space room. This is where we do our yoga, and this is where we meditate. I know not everyone has that. I didn't have it for a very long time. I had a tiny little, not even a corner of the living room, where I had a tiny little table with just a couple crystals and a couple little elements on it, and that's totally fine. But what we're really looking to bring in is the senses. So touch, make it visual, pleasing, so that we bring in our sense of sight. Sense of sound, you might play music or you might have water. And then your sense of smell, you might have a candle or incense. And then we're also going to be bringing in the elements, so fire, so that candle can also work for that. We have feathers for air. We have water for water, but you can have just a cup of water if you don't have a fountain. And then we have a plant for earth. So find something that represents each one of those elements for you. Also, you may find that you want a special shawl to wear, a blanket to wear over you every time you sit down that is a placeholder for you. Okay, and we want this to be the same place every single time as well. That's going to be most beneficial for you. And really set the intention to focus your attention. I will see you on Thursday night for our live Warrior Goddess training in our Balanced Goddess Wisdom Circle that we'll be hosting. Now, we do have the Balanced Goddess Wisdom Circle group that is a free community available. And so I would really love for you to help encourage and inspire other women by posting a photo of your sacred space. Post a photo of what you've pulled together for your sacred space and help inspire other women. It may be something simple, it may be something lavish. We're all inspired either way, okay? Because for some people may not have as much creativity. They haven't tapped into that. And then, so they need your creativity. And for others, maybe they want to keep it simple. Or maybe, any way it goes. You're going to inspire someone. All right, Goddess. I will see you later this week.